Come 75 minutes when the game's wrapped up. I might even club Wembley.
Oh, when the game's wrapped up. Okay. And DR, you will not get a copyright strike from me. Please, if you want to use that clip, not a problem. If he loses. Yo people, welcome back to the YouTube channel. You already know what time it is. It's time for another video and I'm joined by a very special guest, AGT Alex in the building, Cop TV. Come on, brother. How are you doing? How are you feeling, man?
I'm all right, man. Listen, it's a massive game on Sunday and we're seeing each other on Monday.
Yes.
So whatever happens, there'll be no hiding places.
Nope.
But I'm feeling good, man. I'm feeling good just in generally in life.
Yeah.
But also for this game as well. How are you?
Love that. Yeah, man, I'm good. I'm feeling fresh. I'm feeling ready for this game. I think as we get closer, the nerves are gonna really start to come in here. Wembley Way, the fans giving it back and forth, Metropolitan Police having to split everyone up. It's gonna be a madness. And before we get into the combined 11, because we are gonna take that task on, and just to give you the rules here, it's going to be based on players that will be available for this match.
Because if it wasn't, we wouldn't be doing this video.
Facts!
And it's simple as that. Enough said. If it was just players, you wouldn't get a look in.
Listen, we're 10th, you're first. It would be a very difficult one for me to navigate.
You're lucky.
But let's talk about, before we get into that, let's talk about just the feeling coming into the game. Obviously, you're fresh off a win against Luton. I saw the goal you conceded and Kelleher's mistake, and obviously he'll be playing this game. I saw when you were 2-1 up, a little couple set pieces here and there, but you got through it. You got players missing. You've played midweek. Do you think the players, with the lack of maybe chance to rotate and the lack of depth maybe as well because of the injuries, is that going to be something that plays in here, or just go off adrenaline?
It could work the opposite. It could be, well, we've played 3 or 4 days ago where we're ready, we're fit and fighting, whereas you've had obviously a break since you got that important point against Man City. So I always hear this question, Liverpool play so much, they're going to be burnt out. I actually look at it sometimes as the opposite. We're ready. We're in the zone. Let's go. Yeah. So yeah, there were some nervy moments against Luton. I'm not going to lie. I wouldn't say it was a mistake from Kelleher. It was a good kind of save, but obviously you've pushed it back into the danger zone, which 9 times out of 10 you're going to get punished for. That is maybe the one criticism of Kelleher. He saves. Don't get me wrong. He saves. You saw the goal against Brentford. It was identical, wasn't it?
Yeah,
He pushed it right out to Tony, who scored.
Literally,
yeah. I mean, does Alisson do that? Does he just catch it? I'm not sure. You're splitting hairs because Liverpool fans, we rate Kelleher very highly. Yeah. Excellent with his feet, distributions top, great at a penalty save, great at scoring penalties as well, if we haven't forgotten.
Not every keeper can say that.
Kepa, where are you, son? I think we're still searching for that.
Damn, you know what I mean?
Landed on the bloody Elizabeth line.
That's why it don't work.
Yeah, because of your boy, and you're always slagging the Elizabeth line off. That's why, people. But
it's
listen,
a madness.
As you said, we can all sit here and be confident with our team, but I'm going to be at Wembley from 10 a.m. on Sunday working. So I think once the fun work is done, 2 o'clock comes round. I mean, I'm in Club Wembley, so maybe have a
drinky drink.
Yeah, a little drinky drink. I think we're in the Laurent Perrier lounge, so I don't even like champagne, but I might have to hold a few glasses, hold a few flutes, I should say.
For sure. And it's on the house.
Because I will be nervous, man. I will be. And there's no, I know Chelsea are 10th.
Yeah.
But it's not. This is not as one way as people think it will be. And it's a final. Anything can happen. And naturally, I'm nervous. Of course, I want to win, just like you do.
Same with me. I mean, we know how the last few finals have gone. It's 2 domestic final losses against Liverpool in a row. It's 3 in totality across all finals because that's the Super Cup as well.
Jeez, I forgot about that.
Yeah, and are all 3 of them on penalties, or did you guys? Wow.
All 3 of them.
Then what we don't need is penalties.
Adrian was in goal for the first final.
That's what I'm saying. So what we don't need is penalties. I just want to make that clear.
If you want to do that, we can do that.
No, thank you.
Fine.
You've got a penalty stopper. We've got a penalty stopper in Petrovic as well. But not sure about the takers. Not interested. Normal time, please. You know what I'm saying? So we can. Yeah, I'm not trying to see that.
Nasty.
Also Klopp, right? Because this is what the conversation was a few weeks ago. Klopp last season, he's announced it. The advantage, the disadvantage, the pros, the cons. I remember seeing your video of the breaking news on DR and you speaking about that in depth. Yeah. This is the first time where it's crunch time. It's the final. It's the pressure. It's the Klopp. It's time to send him on a good, on a good goodbye. And how do you navigate that in this game? Do you think that could apply some pressure there? Do you think people are thinking about that now? Or is it kind of just we've moved on from that?
If it was like the last final that he plays in, maybe. But let's not forget, we have potentially 3 finals still to go with Klopp, plus whatever happens in the Premier League as well. And I know rival fans are hoping that we're over emotional and we, maybe think too far ahead and not in the present.
Yeah.
But I actually think, again, it could work in the opposite way. For us, knowing that Klopp's leaving for the end of the season, this is almost like, let's start off the goodbye tour in the best fashion, and let's finish it in the best fashion. So the recent record is massively in our favour, obviously. But I almost don't want to talk about Klopp.
I hear you.
It's almost like we'll approach that when we get there. I hear people, and I was one of them, myself last night after seeing Klopp's quadruple fist pump to every stand in the ground. You've got energy. Don't tell me you haven't got any energy anymore, Jurgen. There's a 1% of me, man, that's like still hopeful. He says, I'm not leaving. Yeah. Coming like Wolf of Wall Street. But in actual fact, this isn't about Klopp, this final. This is about the 11 players and the subs.
I agree. Yeah.
And we have to go out and win for the team, but then obviously for Klopp secondary,
Yeah. Speaking of managers, I mean, there's nobody that needs a final win more than us in this country. Hasn't won anything. We know that. That scarred Abby greatly. She really doesn't like him anymore. Yeah. Pochettino, That's
a bit shameless from Abby as well.
It is.
But he did lose to us in the Champions League final.
And that's it. He's got to get his get back. That's revenge on the cards maybe for him as well.
Get back. Carabao.
Yeah, well,
We'll just win. Just
get what's available to us. Yeah. Neither of us on the Champions League this season, unfortunately. No. Can't run it back. No. But yeah, Pochettino badly needs this win. He's still under pressure for me. It's still let's see to the end of the season because you are winning or getting good results. Video
saying sack him. And
yeah, for sure. Now. Because after that Wolves game, my head was gone. I wanted everybody out. I wanted the whole, if anything, pack up the whole stadium.
Which Wolves game?
We lost at home to Wolves.
And away.
Oh yeah.
Boxing Day.
It's the home game. It was the home game. It was the home game that really hurt. But I wanted him here, and that's why I'm getting a lot of stick from Chelsea fans as well. I want him to do what I'd love nothing more for Pochettino to win this trophy, so I can picture that, post it to Expressions, post it to Tapping Tobes, post it to Fuad, post it to Abby, post it. It will be perfect if I can get that. If anything, that it's not good. And you asked me this question before. It's not good enough to save the whole season because the league is still bread and butter. You can't finish 14th and win a cup and think it's okay. A cup double probably allows you then to finish in a middle of the range position in the table with eyes still on you, but you now have qualified for Europa League and you've picked up 2 trophies. I cannot complain. We'll probably have a parade for that, which would be so ironic, right? But he's still under pressure and he still needs this performance. What do you make of Poch's? What have you made of him so far? Like from an outside perspective, because like there's criticisms of in-game management, misprofiling players. Colwell's playing left back when he's now playing centre back. He's better. Not using Maatsen. Like what's your perspective on him?
There's a lot of question marks about his time so far. I mean, you can pick out some, and I say this sparingly, some highlights. Good moments and some highlights where he's got it right. You could look at the City game for an example. He didn't win the game, but obviously got out of there with a point and didn't lose the game. So there's some things that have been good. Let me give you a percentile just to I know you like maths.
We do.
And stuff like that on this channel. I'm gonna say, and again, correct me if I'm wrong, you're a Chelsea fan, you watch him more than me.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say
you can't get it wrong.
15% has been good and 85 has been bad / indifferent / wrong tactics / haven't used the right player / bit stubborn in his press conferences. Yeah,
press conferences haven't been great.
He hasn't. Do you know what? I don't think he's ever been a great speaker, if I'm honest.
You think so? Yeah.
Yeah. Even at Tottenham, towards the end, there was a few things that he said.
Get a bit feisty.
You think?
Yeah. Right.
Why are you saying that?
Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe that's
but
harsh,
I think all managers
15-20%.
I think all managers get like that when they're under pressure. So I think if Klopp was
how you deal with it.
Yeah, it's how you deal with it. I think
Klopp had that this time last year. Yeah. And now look what we've achieved.
Like I don't want him to be likable. Because like people say, we don't like Klopp, but that's a good thing. You're not meant to like Klopp. Liverpool fans are meant to like Klopp. He's meant to be the embodiment of that.
I disagree. I know Chelsea fans that wish Klopp was their manager. I know United fans that wish Klopp was. Because it's jealousy, isn't it?
Yeah, but so I would have had Klopp if he had not been at Liverpool. Now he's been at Liverpool.
Everyone would.
Now I wouldn't want him because he's Liverpool. Like Rafa Benitez. Do you know what I mean? Like once you firmly ingrain yourself into a club and you rep that club with your chest, it's very difficult.
But Benitez was at Liverpool. You got him.
Yeah. Right? We still won something.
You did.
Poch, but he didn't win anything
was at Tottenham.
Didn't win anything.
But he was still Mr. Tottenham.
Yeah, I know, but because he didn't win anything, my logic is
he didn't win anything.
Come here, we'll give you success. We'll show you. Remember Fernando Torres?
Remember Raul Meireles? Yeah, remember who else?
Benayoun, Yossi
Big up Yossi.
So
when I think of Yossi, he played for Liverpool more than Arsenal or Chelsea.
Yeah. I wouldn't say 1585. I'd say.
What would you say?
I'd say 3070. And the reason
You're
why
giving him that much props.
The reason why, because I don't want him to be like at the forefront of the blame, because I do believe the board and everything that Chelsea have done in the last 18 months to 2 years is also part of it. It's all linked.
And I'm not saying that
it's not.
The bad stuff is solely on him.
Yeah, because there's been injuries.
I agree
and
with you. He's had. I mean,
it's just so.
That club is difficult to even keep your head above water.
It is. It's a lot of injuries
all the stuff
as well.
That's going on behind the scenes. If anything, Amazon, get the cameras down to Stamford Bridge, mate, because that's where the drama's going on, whether you like it or not. That's where it's going for entertainment from a rival fan. But for you, I couldn't imagine supporting Chelsea, but I couldn't imagine just having to deal with the drama off the pitch.
It's a circus.
That's the perfect word.
But we're like the party poopers. So let me tell you this, right? If we win this, we would have, rained on the parade a little bit, but because you want quadruple and all these things. If we win this, a report went out today, Liam Tooney from The Athletic, he was saying, if Chelsea win the Conference League, they're now going to be potentially going against UEFA FFP regulations when they go into the Conference League because of the money spent and all that kind of stuff. So even if we win, we still might lose. Do you know what I mean? Like, that's the club that just epitomizes what Chelsea are. Constant drama, constant unpredictability. Even when we win, there's an L somewhere. Yeah. So it's mad, bro. But is it before we get to combined 11, is there any Chelsea player you're looking out for? I'm looking out for everyone on your team, obviously. Anybody that worries you, scares you?
Maybe Gallagher.
Really?
Just in terms of the legs. I know he scored 2 good goals at Palace the other day. Which are actually surprised me. It's his only first.
Yep, he's not been hitting the back.
2 goals in the league for Chelsea this season. I'm trying to be kind, man. I know it's your channel, and I don't want to sound arrogant either.
You don't have to force it. It's no problem. No problem. No problem.
On paper, it's probably Nkunku.
Yeah.
On paper,
but he hasn't been sharp recently.
He scored a really good goal at Anfield.
Yeah, he's not been sharp. I don't know if he starts because as a striker,
I don't think you will start him.
I don't think so either. As a striker, it's not his best position. But we know if we put him in the 10, we lose what Gallagher potentially gives us.
And that's why I'll go with Gallagher, because I think he does give you balance. If anything, if I was a Chelsea fan, I'd be slagging off every single player apart from him because he gives you the legs.
That's so mainstream. That's so mainstream.
But he runs.
Yeah, but running is mandatory.
It should be.
It is mandatory. And you man are the runners. You man are the best runners. You are the best runners.
He doesn't run.
That's none of our business. Well, but yeah, it's also about a quality thing.
I think it was 13 kilometres he covered against Palace.
Yeah. But he's in the 10, first couple of goals. So
it's him against Endo.
It is. And it will be an underspoken about battle. Everyone will talk about McAllister versus Enzo, the 2 Argentines. People talk about Salah. Caicedo. But that is a very underspoken battle.
And Endo, in my opinion, I might be wrong. It's just my opinion, but I think in terms of CDMs right now,
good player, very good player.
He's the best in the business right now in the league.
Over Rodri.
Rodri is incredible.
Wow.
Let me put him second. As in Rodri top and Endo.
Wait, over Rice.
Is he an out-and-out CDM? Yeah. Would you say that?
100%. He's literally anchoring, and then it's like, because Odegaard and Havertz. If he was next to Partey, he might be a box-to-box, but he's definitely...
All right, let me chuck. And
you might be in big trouble.
If we're going with Rice as a CDM out-and-out, I'd have him more as a CM.
So better than Caicedo?
This season, 100%. We haven't lost a game with
Endo
fair. Bro. The stats don't lie. So I'll go, Rodri, Rice, then Endo for me.
I'll let you in the comments debate that. That's not my business. Combined 11, let's do it. Because this is going to be a tough one. We were having an argument, right? We're going to try and whiz through it, but we were having big arguments. So we're going to have to agree to disagree.
Remind them of the rules again, Matisse.
So the rules are, it's players that are available for this cup final. So there's no Trent, there's no Alisson, etc. Right?
Szoboszlai.
Yeah.
Jota.
Now, we were getting into a bit of argument prior to the recording because it is difficult, but thankfully, not on the graphic, but here we can agree to disagree. So, in goal, I've got Petrovic. He's played more games than Kelleher this season. He's taken Sanchez's number 1 spot, and he's not made mistakes. He's been very good. He's kept us in games. He's done brilliantly for us.
Sure, when you lost at Wolves at home, he'd made a few mistakes in that game, no?
That might be his only one, but I have to check the goals. I have to check the goals because there were a lot of cutbacks and close proximities.
He's good at saving pens.
Yeah.
Couldn't save Matisse Cunha though, could he?
Okay, but that doesn't mean as Kelleher saved every penalty he's had.
Almost. You'd be surprised.
What about that fumble?
Almost.
That fumble against Luton doesn't look too good to me.
No,
And Alison's played most of the season.
I'm not going to try and defend him because it is still Kelleher, bro.
It's not. It's Petrovic. Petrovic 100%.
In my opinion, he's the best number 2 in the league.
Okay, but Petrovic is number 1 now. He's displaced his number 2.
How many goalkeepers have you got?
Sanchez
and
Bettinelli, but we don't count him.
And who's out on loan?
Stolina and Kepa. He's at Real Madrid. We got 5.
Bro, Kelleher's been playing for us for 4 years. Won pretty much every trophy you can win at Liverpool. Scored and saved penalties against you. How dare you put Petrovic?
No, how dare you not watch
list?
Petrovic? You're meant to be a football presenter. You're meant to be watching. All right, so
don't question my integrity, man.
What we're gonna do is we're gonna have my combined 11 on my side of the screen and yours on yours. And
you got the graphics set up like
we're gonna do it because we're not gonna agree. So we have to.
For me, it's Kelleher.
All right, cool.
I'm not budging on that either.
No problem.
And you don't have to either.
No problem.
I like it because on my channel that would have been, well, it's my channel, so we're going with what I want.
Yeah, no,
big up Matisse.
We'll do both.
On his channel, you get both.
Yeah, you get both.
Love
And then you
graphics.
can pick the best in the comments. Yeah. Right back, I'm going Gusto.
I'm going Conor Bradley, man.
I'm giving the same reasons. This is one of the best right backs in the league this season, Gusto. Now,
really?
Because we're 10th, and I'm going to say this again.
Wait,
because
against Wolves, he had a howler.
Again.
Gave away a pen.
Has Trent played every game great this season? No,
but
he's still the best right back in the league, right? So Gusto has played pretty much all the games. James has been out. He's been getting assists. He's been defending well. Yes, there's the odd game.
How many assists?
I don't know because we get robbed of assists. I don't have the exact stat, but the thing is, you can't judge assists and say that a player's not.
Numbers.
No, because
the stats there.
Okay, but you can't. The reason why I don't even want to bring the number is because you're gonna do a comparison, and I don't think that's fair. Because
Conor Bradley.
I don't know, but our attack.
You said it's available. So
okay, our attackers are not as clinical. Like the amount.
Anything, I'd have Joe Gomez.
Did you see the Man City game?
Gusto.
You see the Man City game? Ball comes into the box, they fluff it. That's a chance created. That's a great ball. That doesn't mean just because he didn't get an assist, he's not good.
You've robbed yourself by not scoring and making it an assist.
Yep.
Listen, it's
that's
Conor
not Gusto's
Bradley.
fault. He's a great
Conor
player.
Bradley, right?
No,
and if you
he's
need
only
any
played 5
proof,
games.
just go back and watch the game that we played against you 2 or 3 weeks ago at Anfield. 2 assists against you, goal against you.
Yeah, that's cool. That's one game. So you're putting him in the team based on that one game.
Don't even try to put Ben Chilwell in this.
Well, we'll talk about it later. That's not a problem.
It's Conor Bradley.
I'm an honest man. But Gusto's played a lot of games. He's been creating chances, defending well. He's played left back as well. He's positionally versatile. I'm sponsorship coming soon.
And me. Come on, G.
So look out for that.
Gusto.
All right, you're going Bradley.
Listen, I'm going Bradley, bro.
Fair enough. I like Bradley. Bradley's a good player. I like Bradley, but Gusto for me is better. All right, centre back. You've won this.
Yeah, move on.
I'm not even gonna.
Left back, move on.
No. Let's go. Let's talk about the players.
No,
let's give them their flowers. Yeah, give them their flowers, man. Like, are they like top 2, top 3 out of centre backs in the league? Like, what are we saying?
I think the numbers would say it, bro. I mean, across the top. I mean, I saw a stat on the train down this morning. Van Dijk has not lost a duel in the last 5 games. He's won every single one. Even the game we lost against Arsenal, he won every duel. Yeah. Scored last night. I think that's 18 goals for Liverpool now. And then Konate is sometimes better than Van Dijk.
Yeah, he's
unbelievable. Well, you're supposed to be his little bro.
Yeah.
But sometimes Van Dijk's little bro, his big bro is Konate.
Yeah.
And it was nice that we rested Konate. I just think Van Dijk is top form. He's on top form.
He's had a great season.
Such a good season. Yeah. And all these Van Disney shouts. I mean, you send shots at people when... This guy is shameless. You send shots at the king when the king's crown falls a little bit, and that's fine.
Or it tilts.
All tilts. Yeah. That's all. Oh, you're going to tweet about field tilt. Is this AFTV? No, it's them two. Yeah. Maybe even the best partnership across Europe this season. I'm
cool with
I know Saliba and Gabriel are in the combo.
Yeah.
I wouldn't even have a Man City 2 in that combo just because of...
Diaz, Stones. Maybe at their best, but not this season.
But it's rare that they play
together.
Every single week together.
A lot of injuries,
On paper, definitely, they're up there.
I'm cool with that.
But it's them. And then it's Robertson at left back as well, bro.
I'm cool with that. I'm surprised Gomez is...
So
Gomez
far,
this season...
I've got 5 out of 5.
But I think Gomez this season maybe should be in over Robertson.
And that's a great shout as well because even Tsimikas, when Robertson first got injured, Tsimikas 2 assists in 2 games and then he did his shoulder, his collarbone.
I've got no horse in this race because
you love Joe Gomez, so do I.
Yeah, I've got no.
He could also be the left back.
I've got no horse in that race because Colwell's not good at left back. Chilwell's not been available most of the time.
How much did you want for Colwell last year again?
A lot of money. But what I will say to you,
almost got
so I've given you the centre backs.
He could even be one. Genuinely, bro.
Yeah, he's been good. He's been very good, but
was
it's definitely not over Konate or Van Dijk. Definitely not over those two.
No. But he's third.
Okay, now it's getting a bit disrespectful. Let's keep it moving. I will say though, I'm looking forward to Colwell and Disasi next to each other after what they did against City, because Colwell a lot of the seasons played left back, which has kind of changed the people's opinion on him, and they've not rated him now because of that. Whereas I think that's more of a positional thing. Yeah. Him at centre back, I think that will be much better for us, and people will see why I rate him highly. But let's go to midfield.
Endo. Has to be, bro.
Are we playing a 3-man midfield like you would? Yeah. Okay, so
it's got to be
makes sense,
and it's got to be McAllister.
So
availability, both ticks. Form, both ticks. McAllister, goal and 3 assists in 2 games.
I don't think McAllister.
Brother, you're 10th.
I know, but Caicedo, Enzo need to be in this team.
Do you know what? Because really and truly, quality. I could even say Jones, but he's actually injured for the game. I could say, go on, I'll give you, who do you want? I'll give you Enzo. But barely.
Bear in
mind, fully fit Liverpool team, Enzo's not getting near that combined 11.
You wanted him. You guys had Photoshop. You had Enzo, Caicedo and Lavia Photoshopped in Liverpool kits.
We got Endo McAllister for 50 mil combined. That wouldn't have even got Enzo's right leg.
So for me, right, Caicedo's a better player than Endo, right? And Caicedo's season's getting looked at as like he's been trash. He's made mistakes. Endo hasn't lost a game for Liverpool, so I'm gonna be fair on that. But for me, Caicedo is better than Endo.
Don't try the McAllister. Don't try that Caicedo or Enzo is better than McAllister.
They can be for sure, and they. Yeah, listen. McAllister's a great player, but let's not say McAllister's clear. He's not. No.
All right.
At Brighton, they played next to each other. Both of them were brilliant. I'm gonna leave you with the 2 there, because I think that's got to be. I got to be fair. I'm gonna put.
I'll give you Enzo though. Or Gallagher.
Or Caicedo or Gallagher.
I'd actually go Gallagher then. Let's go Gallagher. Clearly your best player this season, without a shadow of a doubt.
The thing is with him, he's had good games, but then he's also had games where he's not been good at all, and he's gone missing, and he's only got his first few goals there. It's a mix with Gallagher. Like, a lot of people will just propel him to say, he's best midfielder by default. But
so it's down to you. I'll give you one. Ugh. So you pick Enzo or Gallagher, because you done that already that Gallagher's not playing as a 10. We've got 3 in midfield. There's no way he's getting into.
No, this is a 3-man midfield.
He must.
DM 2 8s. I'm thinking of the balance. I think Enzo and McAllister would be sick together. World Cup winners together. All right, cool. Let's go Enzo. Let's go Enzo.
I was actually at the game where Enzo scored that goal. I was like, who is this guy?
I've got stock, man. I got stock in them. All right, cool. And I know people are going to get onto me about Endo, but be honest, Endo's not actually lost a game for Liverpool this season. Bro, he's actually been really good.
It's so under the radar,
and he didn't cost nothing as well.
Nothing, bro.
Yeah, I got to give it to him.
No. 16 mil.
Yeah,
for you and I, that's a lot of money. But for football
to them,
clubs,
no.
For your club, that's like
pennies.
If that fell on the floor, you wouldn't even pick it up.
Yeah, and he's you know what? He's a DM. Caicedo's like a box to box. How
many goals has Enzo scored this season?
I don't know off the top of my head.
Endo might even have more in the Prem than him.
When you're in the position I'm in, we don't focus on the details. We're 10th. We don't look into these things.
Okay, no, you said it, not me.
You
that's
know
the
your
midfield.
Yeah, we don't do that. Forward line, Lord have mercy. Salah, Nunes.
I think it's just.
Are they playing? Yeah. They're involved in this.
They will be involved
in contention. Okay.
Again, I'll read out the stat that I just read out. The first and only team in Europe's top 5 leagues to have 5 players scoring 10 or more is Liverpool.
Oh, Palmer's got to be in this, man. Come on.
But bro, it's unfortunate for him. But I don't think he will be.
Palmer's got to be in this, man.
What, over Salah?
No, not over Salah, but like Palmer's got to be in this.
Don't tell me he's over Nunez or Diaz. He's the first sub. He's the first
let's do this. Let's take Enzo out. Let's go McAllister, Endo, pivot, because they've been playing deep anyway.
Connor,
and then Palmer in the 10.
So you've
Yeah, because Palmer's having a much better season than Enzo.
So Gallagher's gone.
Yeah, Gallagher's gone. Palmer in the 10. Salah at right wing. So then striker
and Diaz.
Diaz has not been that great this season.
11 goals. 11 goals, bro.
I don't feel good about that.
Well, did you 10? He's so good.
I'm trying to think of a forward.
You're trying to, But you know,
Jackson.
Deep down in your heart,
Yeah.
well, not even that deep down. It shouldn't be deep down.
Deep down on my shirt.
Deep down, not even shallow, not even deep. Shallow. You should know. If all right,
I wish Jota
if
was
you're looking
available,
at a
'cause
left,
then I would have just gone Jota in the team. Yeah.
So if you're looking at the left, you know that Diaz has
If
had
you're-
a better
if you're allowed
season
to
than
have a-
Sterling.
Yeah.
You know that Nunez has had a better
He's a
season than
crackhead,
Jackson /
Nunez is a crackhead.
Palmer, and you know that Salah is just Salah. So
Nunes
you can't not
is a
have him.
crackhead, though. It's tough.
Yeah, but that's why we love him, man.
If I'm allowed a crackhead, if you're allowed a crackhead, I should get a crackhead. Diaz.
Don't dare. What is going on? What is this?
I'm trying to. I can't think of anyone. Sterling.
No, you know, it's just the 3 Liverpool players, bro. So really, I mean, my lineup's going to have
fair
one
enough,
Chelsea
fair
player
enough,
in,
fair
and that's with the injuries. I think when you thought about this video,
I thought it'd go differently.
you thought it would go different. Do you want to just record a new one?
No, it's fine.
One?
We're just gonna leave it like that. You know what I mean? It's fine. No problem.
It's all fun and games.
That's tough to stomach. All right. Well, we'll see what happens in the final when it matters most.
We will.
And
we will.
I won a combined 11 when I went to Old Trafford. We lost that game. He wins the combined 11 today. Maybe we win. No problem.
Who knows?
Let the people know where to find you, bro, and what content's coming out. It's been a pleasure. Great.
It's the COP TV, the voice of football's most famous stand, as I say in every intro. I mean, you and I spend hours with each other on a weekly basis on DR Sports. And yeah, man. That's where you can find me, bro.
Love that. Guys, make sure you subscribe. The road to 40K.
Thank you, man.
Help him out. Go and get it done.
We're almost at the end of that road. And then it's the road to 50, but we're literally can smell it. Can touch it almost.
Touch it. Just grab it. You know what I'm saying? Go and subscribe. Link is in the description and in the title. And for us, listen, the watch along is going to be watching. We will be there.
I might even watch that.
It's going to be a long day.
Come 75 minutes when the game's wrapped up. I might even club Wembley.
Oh, when the game's wrapped up. Okay.
It's a joke.
Leave it. We're going to leave it there. Guys, like, subscribe, comment. In a bit, people. Peace. Just remember you said that. All right, cool. Got you at the end.
La, 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 la.